your girl JV, High Priestess, back at it again with your general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2023, your fellow Venus ruled season. And go ahead, relax, take a vibe with me as we clear out the clutter, create a safe space for our benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you. The most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2023. It's feeling real reverent, Libra. I like this shit. I actually want to go ahead and thank you for the divine disconnection between my personal life and this reading. I forgot to do that. Y'all know I'm a Libra rising. But hydrate, light it if you got it. As I'm filming this, your ruling planet, Venus, is freshly chilling in Gemini. Chilling, observing, ready to stir some shit up. Because it's time to have fun, Libra. It's time to get out. It's time to explore. It's time to be that social butterfly and that cosmic gatherer that you are. So be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Y'all already know Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free content, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything. I love that that started ironically and it just stuck. I just say it just rolls off my tongue now. For TikTok at JustJEverything. And for other dope shit, please check out my website, booking with me, scheduling personal readings, justjeverything.com, or DM me. I'm not going to take this because I did pray. I did ask. But I ain't taking it. Five of Swords came out. And I just feel like with Mercury with Mercury retrograding and Venus now in Gemini. Interesting, there's this mutual reception there. Mercury retrograding in Taurus and hanging out in Taurus while Venus moves into Gemini, which is a Mercury ruled sign. And so there is this kind of mental conflict. I feel like you're going to see if something is off, like it is, I feel like there's this severing of ties. I'm not taking this. I didn't really feel, I prayed, but I don't feel like I asked for something. And then I just saw the Seven of Swords. And so I feel like some of us are in this place of really recovering from betrayals, recovering from disappointments, heartbreaks still. There's people that have left or people that you've thought about leaving. There's also maybe a termination or creating distance or severing from something that you have been doing a long time. Some of you are thinking about leaving a job. Maybe some of you are quitting. Some of you get possibly laid off or fired, or really making a decision in your mind to move forward professionally, to move forward mentally, maybe moving forward away from someone with heavy Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. But I just feel like there's no cutting cords or taking the shortcut or doing some strange for some change. It feels like with the Five of Swords kind of sliding out, it's just like Venus and Gemini is going to want to play. And I feel like there is this tapping, keeping a tight hold on that Gemini innocence. Funny, Gemini innocence and holding on to that love, holding on to a certain amount of hopefulness, but also being an adult and being practical and being realistic. So it's finding the balance, Libra, finding the balance between hopefulness, but also not playing yourself. So hydrate, light it if you got it. Let's go ahead and get it in. Asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2023. Woo! Damn! Instead of the 5 of swords, the 3 of swords came out. I should have kept the fucking 5. Okay, because it's like, okay, and that's a lesson to us. I feel like some of us are acknowledging or we're running from something that hurts. The 5 of swords. In the 5 of swords, he's holding 3 swords. And then it's 5 minutes, 5:25. So there's definitely like mental conflict or conflicts that you're still recovering from, that you're still like striving for harmony. Some of you are getting away from stuff. I feel like some of you are running from stuff that still hurts. Something is still like you're ruminating on something because it, you know, possibly has left a mark. Ooh, I don't want to sing this. I don't want to sing this. Fuck! You left a mark. I wear it proudly on my chest above my heart to remind me that I feel the best when I'm with you. Everything is effortless. I can't remember the melody. Jason Reeves, Permanent. You left a mark. I wear it proudly on my chest above my heart to remind me that I feel the best when I'm with you. Everything is effortless. You know it's true. Some of us have been fucking hurt. Like epic proportions. You're going to get so much poetry, like a novel. You're going to get so much out of this. Yeah, I feel like some of you, there's like pain that is churning out greatness in you. Jupiter, Chiron, the sun, all up, like we just got out of your shadow season, Libra, sun, moon, and rising, or Libra sun specifically. We just got out of your shadow season, and there is this like elevation or this mastery or this like betting on yourself, this realization that there's just a lot about yourself that I feel like, or a lot about like the fantasy, a lot about the past. Also, like maybe getting heartbroken by, you know, the King of Wands is like the ideal partner. Maybe some of you had like this fantasy built up in your head. Maybe some of you like needed to, like there could be someone that needed to fall from grace, or some like maybe you had something on too high of a pedestal, or someone had you on too high of a pedestal and possibly you've broken their heart. But I just feel like there's pain that is inspiring power, pain that is inspiring progress and propulsion, and it's like you're being propelled into some sort of new cycle of work, new cycle of hustle, new industry. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I do feel like there's this influx of physical, spiritual, and sexual energy that you're going to need to transmute this pain into power. Excuse me. I feel like there's been a lot of mental fog. There's been a lot of uncertainty, all these clouds, and you've still just kept doing your part or persevering or really trying to put in effort and time and energy, maybe even money, into parting the clouds, into, you know, resetting the course in some sort of way. This is going to be a juicy plunge. Damn. All right. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. You need to get your feet on the ground. Feet all the way on the ground. Okay. Feet all the way on the ground. I was like, are you telling me, is that for me or for the... But okay. Feet all the way on the ground. I feel like grounding yourself, connecting to the earth. It's more, you know, it's warming up outside. Today was the first day. It's funny that I said that, I'm saying that today. Today was the first day since it got cold here like 6 months ago that I was able to put my bare feet in the earth comfortably. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. And I feel like you need more of that, connecting to the earth. I also feel like there's something here about like focusing, putting your nose to the grindstone. Venus is has been hanging out with Mercury in Taurus long enough to, I feel like, receive the game plan. To receive like instructions on like what to pursue, what to try again, what to keep at, what to like. This also is like mind your fucking business. Don't be looking in the past. Okay, also that's some of you. Some of you, there's someone from the past, maybe they got married, or maybe they're in a relationship now, or maybe there could just be some news about someone that previously hurt you coming in from the past. Maybe they're having a kid or something of that. Maybe they're moving in with someone. Maybe they're moving away. Mind your motherfucking business. I love you, but mind your business. Yeah. But I also feel like there is this like rebuilding of your standard. You're putting in work to get back to yourself. You're not even to get back to yourself. I feel like you're putting, I just saw the Empress and then the Emperor. Your center of the reading is the Emperor. You're putting in work. You're rebuilding your foundation. And this needed to happen. It needed to hurt like this. It needed to cut you. It needed to wake you the fuck up. It had to wake us up. It had to hurt this bad because there is spiritual, emotional, and creative mastery that will be born of this. I guarantee it. There is mastery. There is like propulsion. There is so much success coming in. There's so many opportunities for you to get on your shit, for you to create a plan and stick to it, for you to pursue entrepreneurship. Some of you need to be working for yourselves. It's funny. Okay, the red thread. Ooh, the red thread. Finding the thread between all of these things. I love that the pain comes in the heart and then the red. So that's survival mode. There's stuff that is bound up possibly in the root chakra. There's a lot of sexual energy maybe that's bound up, or sexual healing that is needed. There is an unlocking or a block. There is an unlocking that's needed. There is a block in the root chakra, in like where you house like your instincts. I feel like your instincts are being reset. Your foundation is being reset. This initiation, this reinvigoration, this new cycle, it generated in the heart. It needed to prick you in the heart so it would get you, that red transfers into his pants, into his legs, so it would get you in motion. It would get you walking. It would get you moving. It would get you up. It would get you awake. It would get us back to life. And then what we put into work, what we get into motion, what we build from that, it like drenches us in power. And power that we know now that we can never abuse. The power that is given to the heartbroken, and the power that's bestowed upon the meek and the heartbroken and the downtrodden and the people who just keep churning and shrugging and giving and not giving up. The power that's coming in, we don't know, we're not familiar with this, and this is why we're being like bred and trained and molded to be upstanding citizens and upstanding leaders and like true role models and true gatherers and people who really like leave a fucking mark on this earth. And I just heard the micro reflects the macro. Someone who was just another representation of God came in and hurt you and left a mark on you. And because of that mark that was left on you, the mark that you will leave on the world, it's pure divinity. I feel like we're being asked to really put in work addressing and building a healthier bridge, or building a stronger bridge to our masculine energy, building a bridge to our paternal energy, healing. There's still purging and healing to do with the father, with the father's bloodline, the father's side of the family. That stuff's gonna come up with Mars and Cancer, with the Emperor showing up. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to travel. It's time to explore. It's time to tend to the drought inside of you. Tend to the drought in your heart. Tend to the earth. I feel like also like replenishing the earth, tending to your relationship to and in Taurus is tend. Taurus energy is a tender energy. It's a tending to energy, and I feel like you need to tend to your and I'm gonna write that. That's your fucking Libra tender, and not the dating app, ho. No, get on. Don't be on Tinder. I feel like there's fucking zaddy, like, or I mean, you know, just like energy coming in organically whenever you're not looking for it, when you're not like reaching for it. There's someone with like strong masculine energy that you really trust, that you can collaborate with. They may have Aries or Scorpio placements coming in. I feel like tending to your connections and your relationships with people with Aries and Scorpio placements. Eating more fruit, eating better quality food. Final cards, final two cards, final two messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Relaxing your muscles, soaking in more water, magnesium, Epsom salt, B12. There's like something about like, thank you, and two cards, oh no, three cards came out. The Three of Wands, and then the Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles are the final cards that came out. But I'm taking, and then the Five of Wands was what originally was on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like there's drama to work through. Your ruling planet is going into Gemini. It's playtime. You're going to be extra fucking flirty. There's going to be so many people that want your attention. There's going to be so many people. And I feel like for some of you, it's going to be like Lana, summertime sadness. And there's like, I only want this one person and I don't have them and blah, blah, blah. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. I feel like there's work coming into you. There's powerful information coming into you by people, or coming into your life, or good advice given by people in power. Maybe somebody with Aries, Scorpio placement, someone that is like a teacher or a coach or a professor, a mentor of some sorts. Someone that you can learn a lot from, that's going to really help you turn your back on the bullshit. Each person in a card had red clothing on. So what's your relationship to red? What does red mean to you? What does blood mean to you? The power of blood, the power of your blood, the blood that runs through your veins. Tend to your thoughts, because acid thoughts create acid in the blood. And swords are thoughts, words, legalities, mindsets. Only one swords card out here. Only one major arcana out, and it's in the center of the reading, and it's your shadow. So all the profound lessons that are coming up, or that you learned in your shadow season and Aries season, need to be applied in Taurus season. And this is about like, can you create a plan and stick to it? What's your relationship to structure? What's your relationship to discipline? Consistency. Like, create something and work for something. Again, no matter what happened, no matter what happened in the past, like, you can't keep relying on, oh, I've already done that, or I, like, last time I did this, or blah, 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 whatever excuse you're telling yourself. It's time to tend to the root of the excuses. That's what's coming up. It's time to get to the root of this. What is the root of it? And whenever you do your part to uproot the swords out of your heart, you come out armed. You put in the work. You mind your business, put in the work to uproot the swords out of your heart, to tend to whatever hurts or whatever disappointed you, or to learn what you needed to learn from whatever hurt or disappointed you. Because for some of you, this is specifically about someone romantic, and you're like, okay, I'll just use myself as an example. The recent heartbreak that I experienced, a lot of it had to do with this fantasy that I had built up, and that about like what me and this person would be able to accomplish together. And some of you needed to experience that interaction so you could be inspired to fully see the next chapter in the vision, so that you could see, damn, I want a retreat center, I want to do this, and I want to, you know, teach on a mass scale, I want to have mass impact, or, you know what I mean, whatever it is for you. For some of you, you realize, or, you know, someone, let's say you're in a relationship, someone lied to you. Maybe this is a reflection of, damn, I'm just like the way this person has lied to me. What are the ways that I lie to myself? Or what are the ways that I lie to myself about this connection, or about this hurt, or about this relationship, or about this stuff that's, you know, still lingering from the past? We are actively co-creating with the divine, and it's time for you to do your part to remove the acid from your blood, the acid from your thoughts, the acid from your diets. I feel like you have a really good, healthy understanding of what goes around comes around. What you give is what you get. And I feel like you're in this place of learning, like, I need to give myself I need to be consistent and diligent about the healing that I give myself. And I feel like a lot of you are on your shit. You have built really like a strong foundation on top of the rubble. I feel like you've done the therapy. Maybe some of you are becoming therapists, or you're putting in I just got tingling in my left side whenever I said that. I feel like there's something about like I don't like the concept of being motivated by this. I feel like this is supposed to set you in motion, but being long-term motivated by anger or pain or heartbreak or disappointment, nah, that's not the move. And so get to the root of that and start applying that energy like into finding a new source of motivation, and let the new source of motivation be, hey, I want to be strong, I want to be independent, I want to this is my definition of success, and this is what I want to acquire, how I want to acquire it. This is, you know, I want to co-create with the divine, and really like deepen my relationship to the God of my understanding on my own. There is just some sort of like newfound independence. Even if you're in a relationship, even if you're married, I just feel like your relationship to independence is really taking you places. And if you are allowing yourself to be diligent, I feel like there is this, like, I don't know, there's something here about like, what do you want to do? Do you know what you want to do and why you want to do it? It's time to take the road less traveled. It's time to make different choices. It's time to really like get out in the world in a different way. It's time to figure out what you need to turn your back on. I feel like there are people around you that you may, maybe somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. There's a lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's motivating you to move or move on or progress in some sort of way. It's time to get practical about your passions. And some of you, it's like you have this long-term vision, but you're not doing the day-to-day decisions, like, you know, to get you where you want to go. It's like, let's be honest with ourselves. Let's maybe break our own hearts a little bit and evaluate. If my day-to-day actions keep looking like this, like keep looking like how they're looking, will it get me here or wherever, whatever emperor mode is for you? Will it get me where I want to go? Are my current actions for the last like month, let's say, a reflection of my desired trajectory? And what do I need to do to step it up, to take it to the next level? what habits or, you know, what do I need, what advice do I need to take? What do I need to set in motion so that I can feel confident about how much power I have in my hands, about the fact that I have the world in my hands? There is definitely some stir up or some empowerment, an influx of physical, spiritual, or sexual energy. There's a lot of fire here. There's like 2 wands cards and the Emperor, which is fire, Mars, in Cancer. So I do feel like there is this healing of the past. Tend to the past so you can start to like get on it in the present. There may be somebody with Aries or Scorpio placements that's like soaring or takes off or really like feels at a distance from you. They may succeed. Like someone around you may like accomplish a goal, and it may make you feel more distant and may make you feel angry or jealous or upset. But I feel like there's also something here about, hey, this is actually creating space for you to realize that you have support to make different decisions and start putting yourself out there and like taking the road less traveled, switching up life. 3, 8, 4, 3, 2, 3. 2 3s or 3 3s. So this also could be like stuff with like feeling non-committal or cheating or recovering from cheating or feeling deceived in some sort of way or feeling like someone got one over on you. Hurt people hurt people. So don't go out and become like, you know, the person who hurt you. I feel like you're starting this season with, you know, maybe some residual cloudiness or heartbreak or sadness. And it's important to like put in the work to uproot that stuff so that you can establish a new foundation and just become a more reliable version of yourself, so that you can start to move towards healthy independence, having more control over your time, over your money. I like that the Emperor is looking over at the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you are about to get noticed at work, or your hard work or your perseverance is about to get rewarded. There also could be like money coming in from a work or a work opportunity, a bonus, a father figure, or I don't know, a glucose father. I don't know. I do know this is just gonna manifest really differently for all of you. And the Emperor in the center of the reading, I just feel like you will be accomplishing a lot when you tap into healing your relationship to your inner divine masculine energy. Your ships are coming in, and willpower needs to be applied to acquiring clarity. I like that the first and the last card are both this like kind of, it like goes from like gray skies to clear skies. So by the time we get to Gemini season, fellow air sign, I feel like there's clarity, there's this decisiveness that you will have cultivated. And so if you tend to what residual is hanging on, you will be moving forward. I am excited to get into it. I'll see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/justjeverything. Love you. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.